Are you curious enough to join in on the cryptocurrency bandwagon but don't know where to start? Are the terms confusing and overwhelming for you? Don't worry, we've got you covered. For today's video, we'll be discussing common terms involving cryptocurrency so you'll have a better understanding of how the industry works. So without further ado, here are 10 crypto terms you need to know before you invest. Cryptocurrency. First things first, what's cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency refers to a digital or virtual currency that only exists in electronic form and has no physical body. It's basically money but in digital form. For a better understanding, let's break down the two root words of the term. Crypto refers to the data encryption, whereas currency refers to a medium of exchange like dollars, euros, or pounds. Cryptocurrency, like money, can be exchanged for goods and services, but the main difference is that transactions used via cryptocurrency are encrypted to ensure that each transaction is secure. Bitcoin. Next, we have Bitcoin, which is a term you probably heard more than 1,000 times. Bitcoin, BTC, is a digital currency that relies on peer-to-peer software and cryptography, which operates free of any central control or the superintendent of the government nor banks. BTC is also the most popular and most influential crypto in the market, which was launched in 2009 by an entity under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin is decentralized, meaning any two people located anywhere in the world can exchange digital funds, wherein each transaction is logged on a blockchain similar to a bank's ledger and distributed across the entire network of cryptocurrency users. By purchasing Bitcoin, anyone can take part in investing and trading cryptocurrency. Decentralization. The term decentralization refers to the transfer of control and decision-making from a centralized entity, whether it be an individual, organization, or group, to a distributed network. Data being decentralized is deemed helpful, especially for those who are skeptical of central authorities. Best said by petcanics.medium.com. The website stated the following: in a well-designed decentralized network, you should be able to reduce or eliminate the trust that you're required to put into third parties. There's less likely to be a single point of failure. Blockchain. Next, we have blockchain. We briefly mentioned blockchain before, but here we'll elaborate more on the term. As stated before, cryptocurrency is managed by a global peer-to-peer network that's being managed centrally. The best way to describe a blockchain is by likening it to a spreadsheet. Imagine a spreadsheet that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. All transactions that take place are shared and continuously conformed, meaning there's no centralized database that a hacker can corrupt since all records are public. A blockchain is one of the core elements of crypto since it allows Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to operate without involving a third party nor central authority, which eliminates processing and transaction fees. Block. You've heard of mining in blockchain? Then there's also a block. A block is a series of files where data regarding the Bitcoin network are permanently recorded, from its inception as well as the most recent transaction. Simply put, if a blockchain is a ledger or the whole spreadsheet, a block is like a page of a ledger or a record book. Wallet. One of the first things you need to invest in cryptocurrency is a digital wallet where you'll store all your crypto. The purpose of a wallet is not only to store your cryptocurrency, but to protect it as well, and it can be categorized into two main types: hot and cold wallets. To put it simply, a hot wallet is connected to the internet, which makes it easier for the users to transact online. However, being connected online also makes it a bit less secure from cold wallets. Opposite to hot wallets, cold wallets are kept offline and offer more security since it's stored in a safe spot that only you can access. But compared to hot wallets, cold wallets are less convenient to use to make online transactions. But if you're someone who values more security and less transaction, then a cold wallet is definitely for you. Some of the best known crypto wallets on the internet as of today are Robinhood, Binance, and Coinbase, to name a few. But of course, you're welcome to look more into what type of wallet you want to own once you decide to enter the crypto world. Address. Similar to real-life addresses, the address in crypto pertains to a series of characters that represents a wallet that you use to send and receive Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Every address is unique and represents the location of a wallet on the blockchain. Mining. Another term you should get acquainted with is mining or crypto mining. Mining is the process of creating new Bitcoin by solving a computational puzzle. It has two types: solo mining and pool mining. Bitcoin is a necessary element in the whole crypto industry since it's needed to maintain the ledger of transactions where BTC is based. Mining took off at the same time Bitcoin was launched by Satoshi Nakamoto Nakamoto, and through the years, miners have become more instrumental and sophisticated in using various machinery to speed up mining operations. We've also come to a point wherein we have computers that are solely used for mining Bitcoin. A lot of people also take part in crypto mining, especially the ones who don't want to shell out any money. But just a fair warning, mining crypto consumes a lot of time and energy. That's why environmental activists have been speaking up about this process. Whales are known for being the largest mammals on Earth, and in crypto, whales are also used to describe certain entities who hold a large number of coins of a particular cryptocurrency. For an entity to be considered a whale, they have to have at least 1,000 BTC in their wallet, although it's not an official number, but traders and investors use this as their threshold. Whales are pretty powerful and influential in the crypto industry, so much that they can influence markets to move in either direction when they make large buy or sell orders. According to an article published by moneycontrol.com, one of the ways they manipulate crypto is when they buy huge buy orders on the market at higher prices than what is on the market, which forces bidders to raise the price of their bids, so they sell their orders to fill their buy orders. Decentralized Finance, DeFi. Another term you'd often hear in crypto is the decentralized finance of DeFi. Since cryptocurrency operates as an entity and not governed by any authority, it has its own alternative finance ecosystem, which is exactly what decentralized finance is. Through DeFi, consumers can transfer, trade, borrow, and do whatever they want with their crypto, theoretically independently of traditional financial institutions and the regulatory structures that have been built around Wall Street and banking. With the growing number of cryptocurrency users, it can be used as an alternative for local currency. For example, some stores and industries now accept payment in the form of BTC, aside from cash or credit cards. DeFi is important since it promotes more security, transparency, and is a better alternative to traditional financial services. Plus, it also eliminates the need for centralized financial institutions. Decentralized Applications, DApps. Another term you should familiar yourself with is decentralized apps or DApps. Decentralized apps are digital programs or applications that exist and run on blockchain or P2P network of computers instead of just one, and are outside the peer review and control of a single authority. The use of DApps has been popularized by several distributed ledger technologies. Most popular among them is the Ethereum blockchain, wherein they're most often referred to as smart contracts in said crypto. In Ethereum, DApps operate by having their back-end codes, smart contracts, running on a decentralized network and not a centralized server. But it can be a bit tricky to differentiate the two, so here's what the Black Box IO said on what differs between these two. Smart contracts are programs stored on the blockchain and they self-execute when conditions are met. DApps are applications that don't exist on the blockchain but rather interact with it. DApps are used to communicate with smart contracts and by doing that with blockchain itself. There are a lot of other terms you'll encounter later on as you dive deeper into cryptocurrency, but for now, these top 10 terminologies will give you a better grasp of the industry. But we'll squeeze in a few more terms which we're pretty sure we will encounter sooner than later. Ethereum. We briefly mentioned Ethereum, ETH, just a while ago, so we might as well include it in today's list too. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency by trade volume, right after BTC, but let it be known that the gap between the two is huge. Aside from that, Ethereum is also a software platform that developers can use to create new applications and has an associated currency called Ether. NFTs. Another growing industry that's interconnected with cryptos is NFTs, which stands for non-fungible tokens. NFTs are units of value used to represent the ownership of unique digital items, but are more prominent in arts, collectibles, and any form of media. These are most often held on the Ethereum blockchain. Digital gold. Digital gold is a term used by experts and specialists who sometimes compare certain cryptos to real gold based on the way it can store and increase in value. Bitcoin is also commonly referred to as digital gold. And with that, we're ending today's topic regarding 10 crypto terms you should know about. Before you jump in on the bandwagon, don't forget to do your research and only invest in what you can afford to lose. Thanks for watching today's video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.